Hello, hola, bonjour. Thank you for everyone who has liked and subscribed to my videos so far. Today I'll be working on my Tercel again. I'll be doing the front and rear struts on it, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to get that done. Okay, come in your interior, put your seats down, and start pulling out these panels. You might even have to take out this panel here. So this one easily removes, you just pull back on it. And this one pulls off. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Show you what it looks like after. This is what it'll look like afterwards. And now you have access to the two bolts on top that you'll need to remove the strut assembly. Your seatbelt you can just tuck in behind. And now everything's out of your way. Now you gotta jack the car up. Let's do it. Okay, now that you got your car jacked up, just come in here and remove the two bolts on the top of the strut tower. It's a 12 millimeter. And the strut will drop down a little bit. Yes, that's normal. Let's get to the one on the underside. Now that you're underneath here, I need to get some light up. Oh wow, beautiful. So now that you're underneath here, you're going to take off this bolt. It's a 14 millimeter. Living here in the rusty part of the world, sometimes it takes a few tries and some bigger machines to get the job done. $14 millimeter on the back. Might need a pry bar. Pry bar. Oops. Now, due to the way springs work, you probably shouldn't really be doing it this way, but I'm gonna. Now, I like to reuse stuff, so that's what I'm going to do here, is reuse the other stuff. If you have those quick strut things, you can skip this step and move right on to installing your new struts. Alright, when you got your strut all back together, you have to go from the bottom up. And you'll see why in a moment. This is easily secured in here, so you can do this by yourself relatively easily. Get the two bolts on the top secured first. Now if you're doing this by yourself, this might be the hardest part. It's very important to have the strut mount bolts lined up so that, there we go, They go in easily because after you put the strut on and torque it all down, it's very difficult to turn it to get it right into the right orientation. You're going to go ahead and tighten these bolts down, go down underneath the car again, and tighten up, put the 14 bolt in, and tighten that one up. This right here is the reason you want to make sure that that mount up top and this spring are all mounted in the correct orientation, so that you can just go ahead and shove that in and put your bolt in and get it done. A little bit of work, but we got her in. Now, we're done with the left side, onto the right side. I'm not going to show you how to do the right side, as it's a waste of time. It's the exact same thing as the left side. Keep in mind, when you are completely finished doing the rear end struts, you're going to lower the vehicle back down and tighten the strut mount bolts and the bolt on the lower strut mount. You're going to do this with the weight of the vehicle on it, so it prevents any binding in any of the bushings.